Hello my friends, I'm Lucas and you are watching Open the Box series where I check the plastic we are addicted to. This is the fast review of two kits and I will try to answer the question buy or not to buy. Today the Modelcollect Fist of War number 018 and 020, both from E60 family. Of course they are what-if vehicles and even World of Tanks doesn't have them available to play with. Okay, let's open the box. Here you can see what we can find in one box, but these parts are the same for both kits. I'm going to show you the differences for a moment. I'm sure they are also used in other models from this series. Well, even the decals are the same. And now all copied sprues from two kits at once. So, what's the difference between the two sets except the box? Check it out. Just exactly what we have here. The parts of the upper hull, the gun parts and the elements of the turret. Oh, and the instruction leaflets. Truly speaking, they are similar, some of the drawings are the same in both cases. In my opinion, their quality perfectly reflects how the model looks in real, and honestly, it's hard to find something brilliant and biting, but let's say that they are small, good printed and totally basic. All in all, they are perfect for the beginner because there are no problems to read the steps, but on the other hand I think that the experienced modeler would be able to build these kits without them. Let's check the parts. The upper hull of E60 looks really poor. The periscopes are ordinary pieces with no detailing, there are no welding lines or other details, just flat piece of plastic. And that's all. The Jagdpanzer superstructure is a bit more detailed, but you can see how it looks like. There are no optics for the gun on the sprues, and the big plastic block after production process on the rear looks terrible. My first thoughts about the gun barrels was to throw them out and buy some metal replacements. And I did it. Now check the turret sprue. You can see all of the parts needed to build it. Here the detailing level is much better, but the producer forgot to design the periscopes for the commander's turret. The hull is really simple, just a piece of plastic with holes to mount the chassis bar and rollers if you choose the version with smaller wheels. Nothing more, as you can see. Now the wheels. We have two types, smaller and bigger. I choose the bigger, so all sprues with the smaller set was completely useless. The detailing is acceptable, having in mind that the wheels will be heavily weathered anyway. Now the sprues with parts for the hull. As you can see, the quality of details is still at the same level. Many of these parts will be replaced to aftermarkets anyway, so I didn't care too much about their appearance. Some of them need to be tweaked or built from scratch. It's up to you how long you want to play with these models. I decided to do it as best as possible, so in a moment I will show you what extras were waiting to be used on both vehicles. The trucks are the weakest elements of these models. Yes, it could be even worse than you have just seen on the sprues. There is nothing to say, just throw them out because it's a plastic disaster. The decals are standard. I use them and they work pretty good. Now the aftermarkets. Here are all the parts I collected for both kits. So the infrared night vision from Bronco I planned for regular tank only, the metal gun barrels with different sizes, the bigger one is for Jagdpanzer and both are from RB model, some periscopes from Mank, decals to make the individual names and extra detailing of the fire extinguishers printed by Echelon, resin ammo boxes from Eureka XXL, smaller metal gun barrels from Master model and RB models, photo-etched grills and cleaning rods from Aber, 3 printed clamps and holders from Monster Miniatures, fuel towing cables from Eureka XXL, and in the end, resin exhaust, commander's cupola and fix from Paper Panzer Productions. Quite a lot, isn't it? And now the effects of my work with these sets and aftermarkets. Answering for the question I asked at the beginning. Yes, buy them if you are a What If Tanks fan. No, if you have other projects in your mind. Just don't waste your money. My opinion is that probably all models in this series, and there are more of them, are on the same level and the only difference is in the individual sprues. I can say that this is not the quality of the products offered, for example by Trumpeter or Tamiya. It's true that the parts fit very good and the building process goes straightforward, but I would expect something more from the models produced in 21st century. However, you can build something interesting using them. And that's all for today, my friends. Thanks for watching and see you next time.